travelers. It is I, Higgs, coming at you live from from the new bedroom. Um, so yeah, let's get into it, shall we? I'm not wearing the regular mask today, or wearing the gloves for the time being, since I want this to be like a little quick video, I guess. Yeah, like a little quick video for the time being. But yeah, as we all know, Pokemon Winds and Waves, the trailer came out back in February. And originally, I did want to make a video on it back when it was revealed. I just don't know how to both record my react. Oh shit! I think that's better. Like my reaction, all that stuff, face cam. I don't know how to at the moment, but since most of us have presumably already watched it, if you haven't, then go please watch it. I love it, man. In all honesty, but yeah, just some real quick thoughts. In all honesty, it looks amazing, dude. Like, in all honesty, it looks amazing, and I don't know that it looks really amazing. In all honesty, it's certainly more better than Scarlet and Violet. Even though I grew up with Scarlet and Violet. But yeah, it looks like it looks really good, in all honesty. Ugh. But yeah, when I saw that trailer, my mind was just honestly blown, in all honest, and was blown. Not gonna lie, and I think that's and very rarely has a trailer ever blown my mind because of how good it looks. Because I'm not really a graphics guy or a story guy. I just play games and that's it. Especially and my games are right there. Hmm? Anyway, like I was saying, it looks really beautiful. Just such a shame that it's not gonna be on the OG Switch, and it's really unfortunate. But I don't really care. I don't really mind all that much. I think it's about time that Pokemon switches to the new generation. In all honesty, because dude, we already know how bad that Scarlet and Violet ran on the Switch, and so imagine trying to run Winds and Waves on your Switch One. I know that thing would be a nightmare, in all honesty. But also, it would be kind of funny seeing all the glitch compilations, since I honestly really like those. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, what do I think of the new starter Pokemon? Brout, Pombon, and Gekko. Honestly, yeah, sorry about that. I think they're really cute, not gonna lie. And especially I'm not normally a dog guy. I'm more of a cat guy, but Pombon is really cute. I also think that Gekko and Brout are really cute, not gonna lie. And yeah, I already know who I'm gonna choose whenever the games come out in next year in 2027. Which honestly really surprised me. I thought they would come out this year. But sometimes you gotta take your time, I guess. It's just that, in all honesty, when it does, it's gonna be 5 years since Scarlet and Violet released. To put that into perspective, I was in the 8th grade when Scarlet and Violet came out. And when Scarlet and Violet releases next year, I'm gonna presumably think November, since holiday months and all that, whatever it's called, holiday shopping. But yeah, I'm gonna be a full-grown adult by next year. Now that I think of it, I'm gonna be 19 next year. I don't even sound like a 17-year-old. I sound like I'm in middle school, and I hate that, in all honesty. God damn, I wish I got good genes, not gonna lie. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be an adult by next year. But am I gonna have a job by then? That's a good question, in all honesty. Because how the hell am I gonna afford Winds and Waves, especially if I presumably think there's gonna be like a double pack, like the one released for Scarlet and Violet. I actually still have mine. Actually, let me show you. Like presumably thinking there's gonna be like a double pack. Here it is. And then not to mention stuff like how much a Switch 2 would cost, and not to mention the $80 increase to $80. So it'll probably be like I remember the Switch 2 pack was like 120, or I think it became 125. I don't know. Tax. I remember it being 120. Like taxes really fuck anything up, in all honesty. But like, how the hell am I gonna afford a Winds and Waves bundle? And in all honesty, I've been thinking of buying two Switch 2s. Not gonna lie, and they're both 500. 500 without tax. Because in all honesty, I am not waiting. Like I'm like a rather impatient person. Not gonna lie. Well, except I can be patient for things that I do want. It's just that in all honesty, I don't think I'm gonna be patient for Ilka to take their sweet ass time for Pokemon home support. Like I genuinely remember when it took like how many months? I don't know, like a couple months for Scarlet and Violet to get their home support. It was like torturous. Like, didn't it come out in May? I'm pretty sure. Actually, I think it did. I don't know. I'm trying to remember all that. But anyway, I really do plan on getting two Switch 2 so that one Switch 2 can be like my main save or my main game, and then the other Switch 2 would be like the secondary game. Cause in all honesty, I'm thinking of my main copy of Pokemon Winter Waves will probably be Waves, because I like the Waves more. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to wait until like they show the legendaries, because I think that's honestly rather strange how Pokemon didn't show the legendaries for Pokemon Winds and Waves, or even the Professor for the matter, or even the region name as well. That's actually kind of weird. But hey, if there's gonna be a second Pokemon Winds and Waves trailer for Pokemon Day 2027, of course I'm gonna be hyped for it. How could I not? It's coming out next year. Anyway, like I said, Switch 1, Switch 2 will be my main game. The other Switch 2 will be for catching all that version exclusive Pokemon. And I think what's really cool about Winds and Waves is that one rumor that there's going to be like 307 new Pokemon. What the hell's touching my level? The outlet. I don't know if that rumor could be true, but if it is true, I don't know if I'm gonna have like I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have a hard time like making my team, all that stuff, because since like I said, I'm not gonna wait for scratch. I'm not gonna wait for home support. And so in honesty, I might actually trade the starters from Wind Save to Wave Save. Like transfer. I'm gonna get. I'm going to pick Bonbon when given the option to pick your starter, and then in Winds, I'm going to pick the other starter, and I'm going to trade it to Waves, and then I'm gonna delete my Wind Save, and then trade that other starter Pokemon to win. So that way I can get all three starter Pokemon. And of course, once you get through, you can only have a maximum of 6 party Pokemon. So I'm gonna have like a real hard time if catching making up my team if the 307 new Pokemon rumor is true. But also then again, I will have 5 party members in my win save, and I don't think that's pretty cool, honestly. Or I could just like box my starter, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not evil like that. Anyway, let's see what else. What's to think about? Anyway, how many trailers do y'all think Winter Waves are gonna get? Because I remember Scarlet and Violet got 9, and that was just in the same year alone, and all throughout 2022. I was also kind of surprised when I learned about that because I didn't know. I thought there was like 2 or 3, but no, there was 9. I wouldn't really say there's gonna be like 9 trailers for Winds and Waves. I'm thinking probably like 2 or 3, you know, or Game Freak can throw a curveball and just make more than 9, which would be kind of funny, not gonna lie. But other than that, I'd say there's gonna probably be like 4 or 5. Let's see what else. What else can I talk about Winds and Waves? Anyway, I think one of my predictions for Winds and Waves. I don't know if y'all want this to be true, but hear me out. What if the pseudo legendary of Winds and Waves is a Komodo dragon? That's pretty cool, don't you think? Tell me you wouldn't think that's very cool. Come on, it's gonna be very cool. And let's see what else can I talk about. I don't know. Aside from the like the mysterious professors, whatever the region name's gonna be. I mean, just prediction is enough. That's all pretty much I can do about Winds and Waves at the moment, are just predictions. I don't really have that many predictions for Winds and Waves, but other than that, it's like nothing pretty much. Anyway, I don't. Here's a random prediction. Do y'all think the not lotteries? What the auctions? Do y'all think auctions are gonna come back? Like, I think that would honestly be pretty cool, considering how much money you can already get in Scarlet Violet alone. Or I think I actually had a lot of money in Scarlet in my Violet save, because I played the absolute hell out of it. 143 hours, by the way. I'm really surprised to learn that. Actually, that's actually like a good question. Could auctions come back? Also, not gonna think. Also, now that I think of it, what Pokemon could be returning back aside from the one seen from the trailer? Also, I forgot to mention about the whole 307 new Pokemon rumor. If it's true, I'm going to coin the term impulse catching, aka when you already catch a Pokemon, but you catch another Pokemon because you think it's cool. It's just full on catch. It's called Pokeball, 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 Pokeball. Heh, get the reference? Probably not. Anyway. Ugh. Hey, do y'all think we're gonna have like 3 stories, just like how it was with Scarlet and Violet? 2? Or however many? Because, come on, gyms can't be the only story that we can do. Like, come on, please. Please. Come on, Game Freak. You can do it. Make more stories. Also, actually, now that I think of it, since it's gonna be 5 years since Scarlet and Violet released, that makes me wonder, what did Game Freak spend their time on, in all honesty? Like, what did Game Freak spend their 5 years on, aside from ZA? Because, like, base ZA was good. Mega Dimension is not good in the slightest. Like, Sun, I do not like Mega Dimensions. I don't really mind ZA. It's fun, I guess. That's all I can pretty much say. But, like, other than that, I got, like, nothing else to say on ZA. But yeah, it really makes me worried. Like, what did Game Freak spend their 5 years on? Because, like, I really hope that, like, Game Freak put their heart, their soul, their sweat, their tears into this game. Especially now that we're entering the first double-digit generation. That's honestly really, like, something to think about, in honesty. Like, dude, it's gonna be 31 years since Red and Green came out in Japan, 1996. and it's already like a huh moment when you realize that Scarlet and Violet came out what is currently 3 years, but it's about to be 4 years this year, and then 5 years next year. Like like I said, I was in the 8th grade when Scarlet and Violet came out, and now that it's coming out next year, presumably in November, I'm gonna be 19 by then. Gonna be like I'm already gonna be an adult by then. The only really problem is that I already said, is if I have a job or not. Because, oh my god, especially in today's economy and today's and how shit the job market is nowadays. Um, I don't even know if I can get a job at this point. Like, I don't know. It's gonna be like hard for me. But then again, I also have until presumably November 2027 to get a job. In all honesty. Ugh. Anyway, I got like nothing else to say on winds and waves or anything like that for the time being. Um, Shit, that's like pretty much it, I guess. So, give me your predictions. I guess give me your thoughts on winds and waves, all that stuff. Also, now that I think of it, do you think that the Switch 2 is gonna get like a themed bundle? Like, we already know how much Game Freak and the Pokemon Company and Nintendo collabs with their consoles. Like, since the last one was the Scarlet and Violet themed OLED, and then before that it was the Sword and Shield themed Switch Lite. Of course, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee themed Switch One. Do y'all think we're actually gonna get like a Switch 2 themed bundle? That actually honestly be pretty good. But if they're if they're actually oh god damn it. If there actually gonna is a Switch 2 themed bundle, where the hell am I gonna put it? Like, all the space on this desk is already, on cupboard. I don't know what to call it. It's already taken up by my Series X, my PS4, and the Xbox 360. So like, where the hell am I gonna put it? Or well, should I say put the dock? Or I could just pretty much treat it like a Switch 2 and as my Switch Lite and just leave it out there in the open. I mean, nothing bad's gonna happen, right? I hope. Yeah, I really hope, not gonna lie. But please, Game Freak, do not fuck up Winds and Waves. Genuinely, I do not know what I would think if Winds and Waves got fucked up. Or hell, please give us a post game. I don't want to do shiny hunting as the post game. Like, please give us a proper post game. Hell, I wouldn't mind paying for like DLC if they're honestly gonna be DLC. Which, considering modern Game Freak, yeah, of course there's gonna be. But yeah, honestly, please put your heart, soul, tears, sweat, whatever the hell, into this game. Please. Generation 10, think about that. Think about it. Anyway, that'll be all for today's quick little video. I've been enjoying this new place for quite some time. That'll be it. Okay, remember, comment, like, subscribe. That's pretty much it, I guess. Anyway, that'll be it for today's video. Comment, like, subscribe. And give me your predictions. Do you know what starter you're gonna pick from Gen 10? Tell me in the comments below. I would love to hear about it, especially your predictions. Oh, hey, Kitty. Look, Kitty. Hello, look. Hello, look. I love you. I love you. Anyway, lock. Void Loaf shot. No, not Shadow Ball. What the fuck? A Photo Bomb, or should I say Video Bomb? Anyway, see y'all next time. Remember, eat, drink, and have a good day or a good night wherever you're watching from. See ya!